Welcome everyone to another episode of Skyrim with the NGVO visual only mod pack, so sit back, relax, enjoy. If you're interested in this mod pack, check out Wabbajack.com and read the instructions on how to install this to your PC, then check out the mod packs of Skyrim. Pick the one that you might want to try out. Also read the instructions on how to install this to your PC. Since Wabbajack has no direct links to these mod packs, check out Nexus Mod Manager to see if they have the version you seek. If so, please read the instructions on how to install this to your PC. If you're having any issues with NGVO or other mod packs by Biggie Boss, check out his Discord in the link in the description below. Join his Discord and there you'll find people there willing to help you with whatever issues you're having. And if you're in the market for a new PC, the link is also in the description below. I don't know if they're running any sales at this point in time, but if you're still in need, check out the link. Use my code Witcher, you'll save a little bit of money. Alright. Let's, do my Redguard. Alright, so where did we last left off with her? Okay, yeah, she's got to return to Klimek. Alright, so we'll go to Iverstead. Alright, well, it's still way early morning and Klimek is not out, so let's go to the Villanary Inn.
Welcome to the Villanary Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
And yes, Wilhelm.
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted.
Yeah, I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room.
Yeah, please
right
show
this
me.
Way.
I'm always gracious for someone showing me my room.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna sleep for like 5 hours. Thank you. I needed that rest.
I think you should continue with your performances.
Alright, now we'll go turn in the Klimek. Alright, let's go turn this into Klimek. Now where is he? On this beautiful morning. And something's gonna tell me a dragon's gonna land it, and I don't want it. Hey, Klimek.
Ah, good to see you again. How'd that delivery go?
Yeah, I delivered the supplies to High Rothgar.
Quite a climb, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it was.
Anyway, much appreciated. Here, take this for your troubles.
Okay, thank you. 500 gold, that's not bad.
Thanks again for the legwork.
Oh, no problem. Had to go up there anyway. Now that we turned in Klimek, and that was my husband, by the way. So when your better half wants to talk to you, you better pay attention. Alright, now, I am going to smith up a lot of stuff. And it's going to be with jewelry, I think. I know it's going to be fast, but at the same time, I'm not going to care, right? You know, that, and I don't know. Let's see here. Would it take regular diamonds or emeralds? We can try it. Let's see here. We'll just grab all the No, I don't want that. I want the flawless. Yeah, I don't want the garnets. Yeah, I'm just taking the jewelry. Who cares? That's what I'm doing this for. Because I do want to start smithing up stuff. Yeah, this is gonna raise me up like no tomorrow, but, you know. Ooh, hello. That's all it took. Just one of those necklaces right there. Alright, well, let's level up. Health. Alright, now what am I gonna put this in? And you know what? We said we was gonna put this in smithing, so... Yeah, like I said, you smith this jewelry like this, especially when it's the gold and diamonds, you're really... Alright, smithing increased. Now I can increase my health. Yeah, I just figured I'm just gonna do this, guys. I mean, okay, we're gonna do Elvin. Yeah, so you just do this and it's... Okay, now we can level up. Dwarven smithing. This is the only cheats I'll be using, at least trying with crafting, because I don't want to take forever trying to find all the ingredients, all the components, just to craft. I already do that with my vanilla playthrough, and it took me a long time to get smithing up to 100. It was painstaking, and it took too much time trying to get where I wanted to go. So you know what? We'll take the opportunity to use the supplies. So why not? Okay. Yeah. Stamina. Advanced armors. Gonna keep going. I hope this doesn't bother y'all too much. See, but every time I do it, being a little slow, because if you just keep cranking it, and I know you can see, but you'll keep hearing leveling up like no tomorrow. So that's the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. Health, crank it out up here to Orcius. Go. Y'all see this, right? This will level up your smithing like no tomorrow. Plus it'll help the speech too. Jewelry like this at this price and value, yeah, you're talking. No, I want to level up first because I don't want to constantly hear the leveling up noise constantly. Now I'm going to use Arcane Blacksmith so we can get past all the enchants. See, that's what that does, yeah. Alright. You're probably wondering, well, why are you going to make some rings too while you're at it? Probably. Yeah, 68. Yeah, I want to get to 100 on smithing. I just would like to have all the options for all the armors, you know what I mean? Okay, level 15, alright. And now alright, now we're in glass now. Some of the crafting, like enchanting and alchemy maybe, I'll do the cheating on. Because it takes a long while to do this stuff, to be honest. The rest of the skills I can... Okay, now level up. Okay, stamina. Nope, not quite there yet. Okay. Okay. Yeah, sorry, Adriana, I'm taking up all your smithing supplies. Well, basically, they're my smithing supplies, but I'd like to think they're Adriana's. Okay, level 17 now. Yep. Okay, steel, dwarven, orcious, ebony. Okay, now. Yeah, we'll do the ring. I think we've kind of done a lot of necklaces. Let's do some rings. Okay, level 18. Boy, I'm telling you, we're getting there. I mean, but it's not gonna... Still need to do 90 to get to the... See, I'm glad I'm doing it this way so y'all don't keep hearing that leveling up sound constantly. So that's why I'm kind of taking my time with this. Okay, 19. Okay, now we're gonna do health. Okay, steel, dwarven, orcious. Yeah, stayed at the day trick. Then we'll be dragging. We still got a lot of leveling to do though. Just because I did this to the smithing. And level 20, alright. Like I said, we're not going all the way. Stamina. Alright, let's go steel smithing, arcane blacksmith, go straight at the dragon. The smithing's taken care of now. Alright, now that I've done that, do I need to, yeah, gauntlets. Okay, let's put up the stuff that I want to keep. Yeah, I'm putting, well, I could sell all that. No, not the gold diamond. Nope, I'm putting that in there. Not after all that, I'm not. Put the gauntlets in. Merchant's clothes. That. speaking of, I could improve a lot of stuff, but what I need to do is sell a lot of this crap, then take my stuff out, then improve it. You know? So that way I know what I've done and not done, you know? Sort of. Okay, yeah. Take that. Put this in, put this in. Yep, we're putting the books in. I'm just going through everything right now because I'm going to be selling to her. I'm going to be making armor. Did I just put a journal in there? I hope I didn't, but you never know. I probably did. Yep. Well, I was through with that quest anyway, so. Okay, now we're gonna put in. I'm putting up all that stuff. Okay, putting that up. Yep, all that stuff I just had. Okay. Alright, Adriana.
You're someone who can get things done. I like them. Take
Yeah,
a
we'll
look.
go for sale. See, it didn't raise me up too much. So I'm glad it didn't. We'll keep the smithing at 100. Since I already know I'm Dragonborn, see now, we sell all this stuff. Now I need to go to Dragon's Reach and find out what needs to be disenchanted and sell. I might do this with a lot of my playthroughs. Y'all might see me just do that, just up the smithing as much as I can. And y'all saw it didn't raise me up that much. If I'd have kept going and plowing through, yeah, I could get the 81 easily, but now I'm like, no, it raised me up some, that's fine. We're not gonna legendary it and go through it again, you know what I mean? So it's like, what's done's done. What did I just do? Well, I can create it if I miss it. Yeah, we're gonna be, well, I can make them. But that's the thing, I can make the stuff if I need it. And you know what might be good about this too? If I create the armors, I might be just putting on what I see right now, like it's Dwarven and Orcish, right? So what if I were to create those two armors? And then if I see steel plate, then I put it on. If I start seeing ebony, then I can put it on. Or if I see glass weaponry, then I get my glass weapons out. You know, it's like that, right? So I'll go and create the stuff, but until I see it, like it's more prominent in the merchants and smiths, and then I get it out. I wonder if that's a fair deal for y'all, right? So go and create everything I need. You know, so that way I have it, right? But don't bring it out until I actually see it become more prominent with the smiths and merchants. Or see people wearing it, right? Like if I see bandits wearing it, if I see mercenaries on the road wearing it, you know what I mean? I think that would be fair, wouldn't y'all? I can create it now, but I won't use it until I see it, right? You know what I mean? I thought that would be a kind of a compensation for doing what I'm doing with the smithing. It only raised me up a few levels. Because I just really didn't want to go all the way with it. But at the same time, I'm not gonna legendary it. So that way we have the armors on standby and the weapons. And when I see it, this becomes more prominent, and I see a lot of people having it, or mercenaries, bandits, and I see it more in the merchants and the smiths, then I can get the stuff out. You know? So that was my reasoning, right? You know, that's a lot of weight I've got on me. I think I'm gonna do that with all my playthroughs except for my spell sword, because I said I was gonna ignore most of the cheats. So she's gonna have to get it the hard way, despite, you know. I think I've already gotten her there the hard way. I think she's already what, in steel plate, but I didn't see that in the blacksmiths, and that's why I bought it. Because I kept leveling up and stuff, so. Yeah, this is taking a little bit of time, guys, huh? Because I want to get rid of all the light armor. I don't wear light armor. Now, if I make the stuff, I'll only take out a certain amount of it out. I forgot to put the headman's cleaver in there. Yeah, I can up it some. Yeah, I already know I've got an iron sword, so I'm not worried about it. Yeah, I keep switching over. Alright, longbow it is. So yeah, this is not going to be a full crafting video if y'all haven't noticed. I'm just doing it right now so that way. Like I said, my idea was if I got it to 100, I would craft what I wanted until I see it prominent among the smiths, see people wearing it, including bandits, then I get it out. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll give her that. I'm sure she can use it. Okay, I don't think... Okay, thank you.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Oh, I don't think I'm gonna need anything after what I just did. You're fine. Okay, let's go to Dragon's Reach. And we'll go deal with all the... There's another one I want to do too. I want to do enchanting the same way. So I've got the jewelry, but yeah.
I'm so angry, I can hardly stand it. Father promised me a
First things first, we're going to get the black mage robes. Yep. Yep. Turn undead. Okay. Bow fatigue. Stamina damage. Magical damage. Silent moons. Fortify. Alteration. Okay, we got all that done. Now we just gotta sell what we got. Okay, where is he?
I'm going to tell Father.
Where is that stinking...
Your hide for sure.
Where are you, Fungar? There you are. Hey, Fungar.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Yeah, we'll go for
So,
sale.
you wish to master the arcane arts?
I don't know about that, but I could. Okay, thank you.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
No, I might do that. Okay, now, we won't do the enchanting on this video, but at some point we'll do enchanting the same way as we will alchemy, so. Or she's not into alchemy, but like enchantments and the smithing. Alright. I don't know if she needs a mammoth tusk.
And what does the Empire
But like quest
do?
items, I'm just gonna go get it myself, right? There's, like I said, there's some things I'm gonna do.
Imperial
Okay,
machine
what do you want, courier?
imposes the will
I've been
of
looking
a
for you.
Thalmor.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Well, hurry it up.
Let's see. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. The owner is asking me to hand out invitations to travelers. Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Oh, but you just landed me with a whole bunch of stuff, courier. Goodness gracious, they are tenacious when it comes to trying to find me down. Or track me down, basically. Alright, I didn't know you dual wielded. He probably doesn't, but you know. Certain things I'm just gonna get on my own, right?
Take a
like
good
certain
look around.
quests.
I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know.
Hey, Arcadia.
What do you need, my friend?
Yeah,
Take
we
a
got
look.
for sale. I don't know if I've done Arcadia's thing. You can have the mead. Yeah, I'll sell that. I'm selling the magic. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a little bit of crafting. Okay, there you go. Thank you.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
I'll take your taproot. Thanks. That's part of a quest. You wouldn't think it, but it does. Okay, well, let's go to Belthor's before the shops
Take a good
decide
look
they're closing.
around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
Hey, Belthor.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second.
Yeah, how's business?
Interesting, to say the least. What with all that's been going on. On the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer traders are traveling the roads these days. But on the other, the scarcity of supplies has led to some, well, elevated prices. All that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth every septum.
Mm-hmm, it better. And what brings a Brit to Skyrim anyway?
Isn't it obvious? Why, the wonderful weather and hospitable people, of course. Not to mention my great fondness for dragons and petty political power struggles. But without a doubt, the most compelling feature of this frozen wasteland is the volley of inane questions leveled at me on a regular basis.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. What do you got for sale?
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
No, we shall see. How about if I give you a few garnets? Yeah, I just don't see myself selling to you. And I need to, yeah, there's some things I need to give
Do come back.
you, Lydia. Well, now that we've up there, right? Like I said. Alright, so right now, to prove the point, let's go over here and see what's in the Drunken Huntsman right now.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
Yeah, Hellrender.
Hello, friend. In the market for some hunting supplies?
Yeah, sure.
Take
We got
a
for
look.
sale. Okay, let's see. I see Dwarven. Okay, well now I'm up there in the 20s now, I think. So we're starting to see Elven. So Elven will be okay. Orcish, Dwarven, and Elven. Okay. Let's see. Yep. Silver. Okay, now I know what I need to do. Okay,
Thank you very much for your business.
Alright. Thank you, Elrender, you helped me out. Okay, so a little bit of the Dwarven is starting to show up. So, This is what we're going to do. Since Elven's already shown up, Dwarven's already, and Orcius. Let's see here. What can I do? Okay, let's not get too much, right? So we're gonna get a few corundums. I'd say, let's get, like I said, we're gonna make the stuff, but we're not gonna get too much of the supplies. Okay, I'll say 200 corundum. I would say Dwarven. Same thing, 200. Like I said, we're not gonna carry all this crap. The jewelry with the gold diamond and the gold, yeah, we're keeping those. Ooh, I said 200, right? And I passed it. I'm not paying attention, am I? No, I'm not. Alright. Okay, Dwarven. I'm not ready to make the dragon bone yet. Okay, not yet. Until I want to face out one with it. Okay, there's the ebony. Okay, there's the jewelry, of course. Gold, no. Iron. Okay, we'll take 200 iron. I have to make some for Lydia. I mean, right now, you know. Okay, leather. I'd say leather might be 250, maybe 300. Just take that, you know, just in case. The strips about the same. Because the weapons and armor, sometimes they need leather and leather strips. Well, might as well. Okay, we'll take a little bit of that. Okay. Yeah, those are ores, okay? Okay, the ores, I'll take 200 of each of them. Until I see them in the game, you know, that I won't get them out. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to use it sparingly. Just because we can craft it. See, until I see Nordic, that's the same thing. Right now, I saw in Drunken Huntsman a little bit of the Elven starting to show up. So, that's what we're going to do. We'll drag out the other... stuff, but not the rest until I see it. If I see it that's more prominent, like the bandits are using it, then it's my signal to kind of take it out. But who knows, it may never take it out, right? So I don't know. We'll see as it goes. But that's my plan anyway. Refine Moonstone. Now that's the for the Elven stuff. The Elven weapons. Elven don't have heavy armor, so, but they do have the weapons. So. Okay, silver ingot. That I could craft the silver armor. So we'll go ahead and say 200 for that, right? Because I'm not making silver jewelry. So. Okay. Yeah. Skyrim, we're not ready to go Skyrim yet. Well, actually, we could make it. We could actually make it. Just like we can with the chitin. We can make, yeah, speaking of, I need to get the chitin, don't I? Okay. You know what? We'll get to 2,000. At the Skyrim? Really? Okay, well, we are not having that much, okay? Like I said, we'll make it, but until we get there, until we know we see it a little bit more often. Well, since it's the rarest, I might take about 300 of it, and that's it. Because like I said, we're gonna play like it's okay, yeah, now I gotta get the chitin now. Since I said that. Alright, let's see here. Where's the chitin plate? Here we go. And that's even rare. Why in the world do they have chitin that? Okay, whatever. I'm gonna get 300 of that. We're gonna make the armors. Then we'll get my stuff out. And we're going to craft. I'm just gotta hurry up because I don't want this whole video to be a crafting session. It'll kind of get old after a while. Okay. Alright. Yes, Lydia, we're gonna make you armor. Okay. Since we're seeing Dwarven, I'm thinking to put you in Dwarven or Elven. Or Dwarven or, horses. Me is here. Yeah, we can make the weapons. That's for sure. Dwarven bow for me. Dwarven sword. Oh man, I'm gonna be wanting to use the ebony pad, but like I said, it's a no-no for me right now until I actually see it in the game. But can I craft it? Yeah. Glass bow, glass sword. This is for me, by the way. Okay. What else? Nordic bow, Nordic sword. I've already got the Arsus, I think. I don't think I have the Arsus. Do I? Doesn't look like I have, no. Okay, I'll do that. Okay. What is it lacking? Date heart. Yeah, you know what? I might not do the Daetric either. That's kind of rare, right? So we'll just make it to where we'll make it like that. We'll just keep that rare. With the rest of it's like, oh yeah, I got the crafting materials for it. Ooh. Dragon, yeah, see, some of this is like, but that's okay. Like, we're not making everything. Banded armor. Okay, what do I have on me right now that I can go and craft up? Because it's like hunting bow and prairie bow. Yeah, yep. Okay, shield, yes. Hide, yep. Okay. First things first, let's see how much of this I got that I can craft up here. Okay, I got banded iron, flawless. Banded iron, flawless, right? Iron, flawless. So iron. Okay, so I need another iron gauntlets and iron boots to match the let's see here. Go all the way to iron then. Iron boots and iron gauntlets. Yep. Okay. Boots and gauntlets. Okay. Come on over here and let's do this. Iron, the hide helmet, like I don't need. Okay, now that we've done that to the iron, right? Banded iron, yeah. Y'all are probably looking at me like, really? You're doing all this? Yep. Okay, what am I gonna do now? Let's see here. Now I guess we'll craft the steel, right? So we got this armor and we got those boots, right? Okay. So we need to go to steel. Yeah, I'm doing one set at a time, so I'll, know what I'm doing. Alright, we need Imperial boots, Imperial bracers to go with that. We need steel. Let's go all the way to steel. Oh yeah, it's kind of nice seeing all this. It really is. I've already got the boots. Okay, I want that. Okay, I need to get up to the armor. Yep, there we go. Now, what is the difference between steel Imperial gauntlets? Okay, well, you know what? While we're at it, let's do this steel plate. I've got a steel shield. Steel shin. Cause see, this is the thing. The Imperial boots and Imperial braces. It's the same thing. Quite honestly, it is. Alright, now let's do the steel. Alright, Imperial boots, sure. Yep. We're legendary in all the steel stuff. We're gonna do steel plate. Okay, now then. Now we can put the steel armor up. And then we'll put that up, and we'll put the hide helmet up. Okay. Now, then we'll do the weapons. Yeah, let's do the weapons, right? Do I have any? Yeah, let's do the weapons that would correspond with steel when you do your upgrades and all that. Let's see here. I have on me Heaven's Cleaver. We're definitely do that. Okay, the Hunt Bow, Imperial Bow, of course, Iron Dagger, Iron Sword, Steel Sword. Yeah, alright. So there we go. We got the steel weapons. And the Headsman Cleaver, of course. The leg, yep. Dagger, yep. Iron Sword, yep. Okay, now the steel sword's there. Okay, now we need to do Orshus, right? And I've already got the Orshus armor on. Yeah, you know what? I might give her the Orshus. Okay, there's the Orshus armor. Alright, now then we get the... Oh, I need to do the shield. Alright. Okay, we need Orshus, right? Orshus. Yep, okay, I gave her the axe. I'll give her the axe. Alright. Alright, Orshus. Orshus. Alright. Yeah, I'm excited about this, guys. It didn't level me up as much, but it did a little. But that's okay. Alright, now. I want to wear this, but I don't know. I haven't seen it in game. Until then, I could make... Yeah, she needs the Dwarven. I'll let her have the Dwarven. I'll wear the Orshus, so that way we're both wearing something different. And I'll create me the Dwarven armor too. Yeah, see? And then, okay, that's the boots. I'll get the gauntlets for it. Dwarven shields, of course. And I'm gonna need an Orshus shield. Go back all the way down here to Orshus. I should have gotten the shield while I was down here. But no, I didn't do it, do I? Nope. Okay. Okay, Orshus it is. Alright, Lydia. You're about to get Dwarven. How do you feel about Dwarven? You see what this is doing, guys. I mean, like... Yeah, I don't see this, so I'm gonna put it up. Like I said, if I don't see it in game, I'm putting this up. So, but Lydia?
I've got your back.
Yeah. I need to trade some things
How
with
can
you.
I serve you, my Thane?
Yep, since Dwarven is showing up, I want you to have the Dwarven.
Lead on.
Oh, I forgot to give you the shield, didn't I? Yeah. Alright, she looks badass herself. Okay. I'm putting my Dwarven boots, gauntlets, plate armor, Dwarven shield. Okay, am I missing something? Yeah, I'm missing another, I keep messing up here. Sorry, guys. Let's see here. I got, okay, the gauntlets. Okay, so corresponds to the plate. Okay, good. Alright, Lydia. I need to give the shield.
Right behind you.
Yeah, I need to give you the shield.
I am sworn to carry your
Because we are
burdens.
seeing it anyway, so there you go.
Let's...
Now I need to put in the Orsh's plate until I see it. That's just the way it is. Okay, now then.
Fine then.
Alright, now then, let's see what we got here. Dwarven bow, sword, ebony is my favorite. Glass is not bad either. Nordic, Orshus. I don't have an Orshus sword, do I? No, I've already done it. Okay. Alright, well, let's put these weapons up. Okay, now... Since I'm using the... Yeah, sticking everything in there. Like I said, okay, in the Orshus, yes, I'm seeing it. So... I can Orshus be fine. Ah, and I did that to Legendary it. I was gonna give her that. Okay, I'll sell it. Okay, she's keeping the Dwarven and I'm keeping the Orshus. Okay. Now what weapons have I got? I've already got the Dwarven. I'm not making the Elven. Already got the glass. I've already made the steel plate. Don't think I've got... Okay, let's see what other armors I'm gonna make until I actually see them. Then I'll make it or get it out. This is one of my favorite sets right here. Shield. Elvins, not so much. Like I said, like some of this is light armor. Okay, Nordic. Yeah, I might as well make the Nordic, right? I'm not making the helmet. Not making any of the helmets. Okay. Okay, bow mode. That's the chitin. Let's see, it says niche leather. So I'll okay. Excuse me, Lydia. Okay, yeah, okay, ebony. Carved, Nordic, silver. Okay, now, until I see this, I am not gonna wear it. I think that's only fair. Until I see it, I'm not wearing it. But it's there. Okay, so it means we're seeing elven arrows. We're seeing arrows out the wazoo. I guess a few arrows. So I'll get the firewood. The exception is I'm taking the entire firewood. Okay, now what arrows can I crank out? Okay, so yeah, we're seeing a lot of the steel. Well, you know what? We're gonna make a lot of the elven. And since we're seeing Orshus and Dwarven, that might be a good idea too. Drain a little bit of this. What's left of the system here, and we're good to go. But but like I said, until I actually see the bandits wearing it or the merchants are having it more often, then I won't put this stuff on until. So I'm gonna make as many arrows as I can out of the stuff we just finished, right? This is gonna be a lot of arrows. That's why I like how I did this, just kind of crafting it until I see it, and then I'll pull it out. But until then, I'm just not going to. So right now, I've seen Orcish, Dwarven, and since we are level 20s and Elven's starting to show up, then I don't mind having Elven. But I have not seen the rest of it. I hadn't seen Steel Plate yet. I haven't seen you know, I hadn't seen any of those, so we'll wait. And then when I see it, then I'll make the arrows corresponding with the sets when I see it. And I won't make the rarer stuff until we actually kind of hunt down dragons for real and find the Daedra hearts. I would like to think, you know, those are the rare, so I can't just pick up any ingredients and do it, right? So, yeah, I'm gonna make smithing just a little hard for the dragon stuff. Make myself earn it, basically. But right now, for the regular stuff, like, yeah, she's got it in her chest, might as well grab it and go, you know? Well, that's what we're doing. Building out. Sorry if this is taking too long. It does take a little bit of time to craft stuff. But that's my reasoning behind everything that I'm doing right now. You know? So that way I don't... Like I said, I'm not going to wear it until I see it. It's kind of a like, it's taboo. I can't... Just because I can make it doesn't mean I can wear it quite yet until I see it. Okay, I can make Orcish arrows. I'm going to drain everything I've got off these ingots that I got. For as much as I can. Because like I said, smithing, it's going to take a while. I've done that with the vanilla playthrough, guys. That's the reason why I'm saying, yeah, I'm going to use chest to get the smithing up to 100 and then craft it and then put the stuff up. Like if I see it, then I'll wear it. If I don't see it, I'm not wearing it. Until it's more prominent in the game. Or if we gain levels and then we start seeing it more often, then that's when I'll pull it out. Then to me it'd be fair, but right now I'm just not going to until I see it. You know? So yeah, I'm making a lot of arrows out of this stuff. Mercy, am I gonna be backed up on arrows? Jeez. Oh yeah, I gotta make oh man, I was gonna make her dwarven stuff. Oh well, I can buy it. I can buy the stuff for her dwarven. She didn't have the sword. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of arrows backed up. But that's fine. Maybe it's a good call doing this. I think if I have to craft her stuff, then I'll might buy it. I'll see what Drunken Huntsman has. Give her something. Oh boy, talk about crafting. Sorry if this is turning into kind of a crafting session a little. On one video, we'll do the same with the enchanting. Because like I said, it's those two that I want to get done and complete and keep it at 100. The rest of the skills, I can earn it. I mean, you know, I can pay for the training, I can, well, when I do the training, I might just spend like 5 times on the training levels, like normal Skyrim. Now, I've upped it to 500, but like I said, I don't have to utilize any of it. Yeah, I'll give her the iron arrows. I'll keep all the steel on up. So there we go. Yeah, we're crafting like a storm. It may not look like it, but yeah, we've been doing a lot. Lydia, I hope you appreciate what I've created for you. You need a dwarven sword, which I will buy you a dwarven sword, and I'll buy the ingot to go with it. To get it up. Because I don't want to take that kind of time off the chest trying to get a few things out of it after I've already kind of hauled around taking a few things out of it as it is. Alright, here we go. Alright, Lydia. Let's see if he has, let's see if he's got any dwarven for you. Then I'll give you the iron arrows. I don't know if she will use the dwarven bow. I haven't seen her all the times I've had her in my company. She's not using it. Hey, Yellow Render, how you doing?
Hello, friend. In the market for some hunting supplies?
Yeah, what are
you hunting? Never mind. I don't want to know.
Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, I tell you what we're going to do. Thank you for showing me some stuff there, Lorender. Yep. Okay, thanks.
Thank you very much for your business.
Okay, let's go rest at the inn, Lydia, and then I'll get you a dwarven sword. I'll take your stuff off of you. So let's come on over here. Okay, Bear.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire.
Oh,
Take a
hello.
seat and get the
I
cold
don't
out.
remember you, dude, but okay. Hey, Hoda.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the inn to Isolda. Anyway, what do you need?
Yes, I need to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
No, thanks.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
Uh-huh. Here I am with all this stuff on me. Oh, that shield's pretty big. Alright. Yeah, let's, yeah, 8:30. Yeah, that gives us 8 hours of sleep, I think. Yep. Alright, come on, let's go check in on your weapon here. Whee. Alright.
It's a
fine day with me around. Okay, yeah. Alright, obviously, I guess I've already done her quest. Ran into Yzalda. How dare me run into Yzalda? Alright, Adriana, good morning. How you doing?
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
Yeah, you saw me crafting a bunch, didn't you? What'd you go for
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Yeah, you don't have the dwarven, but that's okay. I will take your dwarven ingots. This time I will buy your dwarven ingots. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Yeah, now let's see if I can craft her dwarven. Dwarven. Okay, okay, how am I gonna get her dwarven sword? So she's gonna need iron ingot, steel ingot. Alright. Steel and iron. Okay, Lydia, why you wanna blacksmith it?
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
I need an iron ingot. And I'm gonna need a steel ingot. Thanks. Lydia? Yeah, did you want to forge something? I didn't see you there. That's all I'm asking you. Do you wanna Did you want to smith something there, Lydia? Oh, let me get on over here on the bench here. Let me give you a dwarven sword too. There you go. Alright, Lydia, come on. I didn't know you wanted to smith your dwarven sword. Here you go.
I'm right behind you.
Yeah. I need to try some things with
I'm
you.
at your command.
Alright. Well, you're not using your war axe, really. You're not using the Orcish bow. You're not going to use that steel sword by any means. So I'm going to give you the Dwarven sword, and we'll see how you go from there. Where is it? There you go. There you go.
You lead, I'll follow.
Okay, we're going in to Ubarth's place here. Hey Ubarth, how you doing?
Welcome to War Maidens. Now you, my girl, have definitely come to the right place.
Yeah, we'll
the
go for
finest
sale.
weapons and armor.
Yeah, see, he's got the Elven. Alright, that's fine. The Dwarven, yeah, that's fine. That is fine, dude. You're showing me that, yeah, you're, showing the stuff. Okay. Thank you.
Good doing business with you.
Yeah. Alright, now, bag of holding. We're stuffing everything in here. Okay, other one's real. Now we're putting taproot in. Okay. Ooh, I need to sell some stuff, don't I? Yes, I do. Yep. Okay. Hey, Ubarth.
We've got small weapons as well as big. Maces, daggers, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I need to trade some
Take a
things
look.
with you. Yeah, I need to sell some things. And you've got the money, so that's fine. Because there's a few things I want to do. Because there's a part of me that's saying, yeah, when's the last time a dragon started showing up? It's been a while. Oh, believe me, guys, I'll be doing this with my other playthroughs except for the spell sword and the vanilla. The vanilla's already there with the smithing. A spell sword is going to take a little time. But like I said, it takes a long time to get the materials to craft it all the way to 100. Man, talk about vanilla style doing it. Oh, man. Getting all the components to just craft something. And then you got to improve your armor and weapons, which is another way of doing it too. But still, it took a long time. Or I feel like it took a long time. Or felt like it. Sometimes that's the way it feels, you know? Okay, I don't think... Yep, there's that. Yep, thanks.
Until next time.
Alrighty. Yeah, you're stuck to your hump bow. Besides, I need you to come on over here. I don't need to give you some arrows.
I'm right behind you.
Yes, I need to give you some arrows.
How can I serve you, my thing?
I am going to give you a lot of iron arrows, and that's a lot of arrows. That is a lot of arrows. Jeez, that's a lot of arrows, man. There you go, Lydia.
You lead, I'll follow.
Alright, now that we got ourselves sorted, we got the armor sorted, weapons, whatever else. Now, let's go do a few things. Because I don't want this to be just a crafting session. So, let's go find something. I could technically go to Solstheim. If I wanted to. But, you know, that's okay. Alrighty, now we gotta pick where we want this dragon to show up. Alright, do we want to, I don't want to go to College of Winterhold because then that will cause issues. We could go to Ventus Arcane. You know what? Let's go do that. Let's go to Windhelm. Hey, Bajorno.
Need a ride?
I'd like to hire a carriage.
Where do you want to go?
I want to go to Windhelm.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Yep. Alright, here we go.
Ever been to Windhelm?
Nope.
Oldest city in Skyrim by some count.
Oh, really?
They say the big old palace there was built by Ysgramor himself.
Wow, that was quite the accomplishment if he did that. Alright, now. I'm just waiting for a big flying lizard. Do you see any lizards? Big flying lizard? Be on the alert, Windhelm. There could be a dragon. I guess dragon ain't gonna go, huh? Alright.
You come here where you're not wanted.
Oh,
You
what's
eat our
this?
food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the
You
reason
there.
these Grayskins don't
The
help
Dawn
us
Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say?
What's the Dawn Guard?
We're vampire hunters. We search out and destroy those blood-sucking scum wherever we find them.
Okay, alright. Killing vampires, where do I sign up?
Ha! Ezron's going to like you. Go talk to him at Fort Dawn Guard, southeast of Riften. He'll decide if you're Dawn Guard material.
Do you hate the Dark Elves?
Oh, Savaris.
Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
No, of course not. Well, hey, at least Dawn Guard showed up, right?
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the
and
Dark
we gotta save
Brotherhood?
this boy from the Dark Brotherhood.
Grimvar, always with the nonsense. No, of course not. Those are just tales.
Fine, then I'll invite him out to play. He lives right there. I'm going to knock on his door.
No, child, wait! That boy, that house, they are cursed.
Ha! Then I'm right. I knew it. He's trying to have somebody killed.
All right, I won't deny it, child. What you heard is true. But Aventus Aretino walks a dark path. His actions can lead only to ruin. Now, enough. We will speak no more of this. I am the only friend you need.
Uh-huh. Adissa.
I try to keep Grimvar safe, but these are dangerous
Yeah,
times.
did I hear you say something about a cursed child?
Yes, it is quite sad. A young boy, Aventus Aretino, lost his mother recently and was sent to an orphanage. But he has returned home, and people have heard strange chanting. They say it's the Black Sacrament, the ritual to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Why a little boy would want to contact a group of murderers is beyond me. But he is inviting evil into this city. Until next time.
Okay, alright. Well, I'll go have a talk with this boy. Yes? I hate breaking in, but, you know, got to.
Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear.
Yep, he's contacting him.
Die, Grelod, die!
Woo! He's really wanting somebody to
Grelod,
die.
die! Sweet mother, send
Yeah, he definitely wants someone to die.
child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and
Hey,
fear.
Ventus.
Finally! My prayers have been answered!
Yeah, are you alright?
It worked! I knew you'd come! I just knew it! I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things, and then you came! An assassin from the Dark Brotherhood!
I'm sorry, boy, but I'm not who you think I am.
Of course you are! I prayed, and you came, and now you'll accept my contract!
Contract?
My mother, she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible orphanage in Riften, Honor Hall. The headmistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grelod the Kind, but she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill Grelod the Kind.
Okay. Alrighty.
Please hurry. To be honest, I'm kind of lonely here. As much as I hated getting sent to Honor Hall, I really miss my friends there.
Okay, Ventus.
Broad is the headmistress of Honor Hall Orphanage, but not for long.
Okay, well, tell me about your mother and what happened.
She got sick last winter when the snows came, and she never got better. Not all year. One night, she fell asleep and never woke up. So now I'm all alone, and the Jarl said I have to go into Honor Hall Orphanage. It's not fair!
Okay, well, are you sure about this? Me taking out this woman?
I've never been more sure about anything in my entire life. Someone like Broad doesn't deserve to live one more day. She's a monster!
Okay, well, alrighty, sure.
Please hurry. To be honest, I'm kind of lonely here. As much as I hated getting sent to Honor Hall, I really miss my friends there.
Yeah, okay, Ventus. I'll see what she's like. I'll deem it and see if she's really that terrible. Yeah, we're just not gonna jump and just kill her. We're just gonna make sure, you know, what he says is true. Because sometimes kids exaggerate. Alright, so we're gonna go to Windhand Stables. Now we're gonna pick a place that dragon. This is the Khajiits. Okay, this is Khajiits. Okay, well, good for them. We need to go back to Whiterun. We need to go to Solitude. You know what? That's a good idea. Let's go to Solitude. Hey, Alfred.
Need a ride?
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
I would like to go to Solitude.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. First time to Solitude?
Yep.
Beautiful old city.
Really?
Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already knew that.
I knew it was the capital of Skyrim and just never got to see it. Okay, now I'm just waiting for a big flying lizard. Don't get me why I'm waiting for a big flying lizard, but it's just what it is. Alright. Alrighty, we need to start questing, but that's what we're already doing. We're starting to do things. I'm starting to get the miscellaneous ones done first. Where's the guards? Aren't they usually right in front of Solitude? That's kind of weird. Oh well. Let's go in.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogveer.
Oh wow, an
Tell them he
execution.
didn't do
Wow, alright.
Positions. Svar, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Get on with it!
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his
Traitor.
High King.
You betrayed
Does
us.
she know now, Advar?
You're all heart, Vivian.
Yeah.
Rogveir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Tori.
Ooh.
By
No
opening
wonder why
that
he's
gate
getting
for
executed.
Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Toric. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
And obviously they want to move on from that tradition, obviously, or else they wouldn't be doing what they're doing.
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Well, I hope I'll meet you there, Rogveir. Yeah. Alright. Enough sightseeing with that. Let's go speak to the college. Let's go to the Bard's College. Check it out. Since we heard from Mikael out there beating the crap out of him to leave Carlotta alone. Yeah, there's the guards. I guess they decided to guard the inside city instead of the outside. Alright. Here we go.
Welcome to the Bard's College. I'm the headmaster here. How may I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking to apply to the college.
Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware that many apply, but we accept very few people. When possible, we ask applicants to perform tasks the college needs completed. In this case, I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard.
Okay, well, what do you need me to do?
Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival put on by the Bard's College. We need to change her mind. To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Unfortunately, the verse was lost long ago.
And that's where I come in?
Yes, according to Giraud, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing with King Olaf might still exist in Dead Man's Respite. I need you to retrieve the poem.
Okay.
I wish you luck in finding the verse.
Yeah, let me get out of the way of that. I got some more questions for you, Yarmal.
I have faith that you'll return with King Olaf's verse.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you have that kind of faith. Why did Elsa forbid the festival?
As you may be aware, Elisif's husband, High King Torig, was recently killed.
Yeah, I just walked in and saw it.
Elisif mourns her husband deeply, and she feels that a festival that burns a king in effigy is distasteful. I tried to convince her the festival is many centuries old and celebrates solitude, but I need proof. I believe King Olaf's verse will provide that proof.
Okay, well, so what is the Poetic Edda?
I think Giraud here would give you the best explanation of both it and the history of King Olaf's verse. You should speak to him about it.
Okay, well, what do you know about the dragons?
Not much, to be honest. Their return was a shock to us all. Gerard Germain has some tomes about them in the library if you're interested.
Okay, well, has the war affected your college much?
Not much. But as a bard, I find the whole affair depressing.
Oh, yeah.
There are no heroes in this war, no winners to be had, and no real conclusion. If you want something a bard can dig into, look to the dragons. 1,000 years from now, Skyrim will have changed rulers dozens of times. But the return of the dragons, that story is once in an era.
Okay, thanks, Firma.
I wish you luck in finding the verse.
Thanks. Now go talk to your historian here.
Ildi, what year did the Aldmeri Dominion invade the Empire?
Late 171.
Good, Ildi. Soak in the lore. Yorn, what happened during the Red Year?
Morrowind suffered a massive explosion?
Vardenfell's Red Mountain erupts. Try to be precise, Yorn. Remember, being a bard isn't just about the music.
Alright, Gerard.
Good to meet a prospective bard.
Yeah, Yarmal said you could tell me about the Poetic Edda.
He's sending you after King Olaf's verse, then. That's good. We shouldn't leave it lying around now that I figured out where it is.
Oh, really?
The verse was Svafnir's contribution to the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Each bard adds to the Edda in his or her time.
So King Olaf's verse is a lost part of the Edda.
And a very ancient one. The verse criticized the reigning King Olaf. He was so incensed the bard was put to death and all the copies burned.
Ouch.
At least that's what we thought until I translated some ancient texts a year or so ago. We now believe King Olaf buried the truth with the bard.
Really?
If I'm right, Svafnir and King Olaf's verse lie in Dead Men's Respite, along with the burial chamber of King Olaf himself.
Well, looks like I got a job to do.
Be careful. You might find more than just King Olaf's verse in Dead Man's Respite.
Yeah, I know there's gonna be more than just them and
Pardon me,
the
but
King.
I trust you've been working on your poem.
Dead Man's Respite. Of course there's gonna be more than just them two. Alrighty, now that we've done that. Okay, well, we could go to the Dawnstar, or we could go to Riften. Yeah, you know what? Let's go to Riften. Let's go to Riften. Let's go to the carriage driver. Yeah, I'm not ready to buy a horse yet. That might be coming down the road. Did I get a horse? Alright. Let's go to Riften. See if we can sweet talk our way in. Hey, there.
Need a ride?
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
I would like to go to Riften.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. You ever met one of them cats?
Yep.
Khajiit.
Oh, yeah.
They called themselves. I hear there's whole countries full of them down south.
Yep, they're close to where I live in Hammerfell. Alright. I haven't heard no big flying lizards yet. Alright. Hey, guard.
Hold there.
What?
Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
Okay, what's the tax for?
For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
This is obviously a shakedown, dude.
All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate.
Well, hey, at least we've done that part.
The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
Thank you. Alright, now that we kind of got Riften opened up, but we're not ready to go in yet. I really do need to go back to, Whiterun. Yeah, you know what? Let's go back to Whiterun. All the way back. Yes, indeedy. Whiterun. We gotta get Braith, and we've gotta go talk to the companions. Where is Braith, by the way? She's in that house of yours. Amryn, you need to get your daughter out here so I can have a talk with her. Because I just don't really want to, Ugh. Really? She's gonna go hiding. Alright, well. I'll keep that marker on her. So maybe I'll get lucky and she gets out. Alright, let's hit up the shrine here.
Where my bread.
Yeah, well, let's go talk to the companions. Start that. You know what I mean? Kind of get it going.
Are those two at it again?
Fight!
Come on now.
Fight!
Watch
fight.
the footwork. Keep your balance.
What's your money on, Lydia? You think it's the female, or do you think it's the dark elf? I'm rooting for the dark elf, but then again, I'm not gonna stay around and watch it. So whoever wins, wins. Let's go talk to the leader of the companions. Alright, and here we go.
But I still hear the call of the blood.
We all do. It is our burden to bear. But we can overcome.
You have my brother and I, obviously. But I don't know if the rest will go along quite so easily.
Leave that to me.
Hey, Cudlack.
A stranger comes to our hall.
Yeah, who are the companions?
Your question carries more weight than you may know, newcomer. The sort of thing some of us spend our lives pondering. The difference between a noble band of warriors and a ragged bunch of assassins is as thin as a blade's edge. I try to hold us to the right path.
Okay, well, why did you join the companions?
Like most of our band, I found this family after losing my own. I traveled the length and breadth of this land, learning all I could of the sword and the axe. I was just a boy, but I had the fire of a man in my heart. Eventually, my body caught up to my spirit. My predecessor, Askar, found me in Hammerfell. I was serving as a bodyguard for some weak-necked lord out there. He brought me back here, and I realized that I was actually coming home. I worked to bring honor to this family, and to the family that I lost. For my mother, my father, and my grandfather. For all my shield siblings. Family and honor. That's what it means to be one of us, girl.
Okay, well, where do you stand on the war?
Politics are something best avoided. I prefer more personal confrontations myself.
Okay, well, I would like to join the companions.
Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting her.
I am nobody's master, Vilkas. And last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in battle, girl?
I still have much to learn.
That's the spirit. Vilkas here will get started on that. Vilkas, take her out to the yard and see what she can do.
Aye.
Alright, Lydia. You got the most good-looking, handsome Nords. Think I'm already kind of eyeing one of them right now. Come on, handsome. I'm waiting. Yep, I'm kind of liking Vilkas. But then again, the orc didn't look too bad either. Direct. But I don't know, I think I got my heart set on the Nords right now. Until I can find a fellow Redguard, maybe. Who knows? Alright, she's still in that house. Oh, goodness gracious. She's gonna take forever, isn't she? And I do not want to go prying into other people's houses. I'm just not that way. I'm just not gonna do it. So I'll bide my time and see if she comes out. Alright, now then. We could go to Dawnstar, but then again, we could go to Riften, but try to locate that face sculptor. Well, you know what we could do, Lydia, is go back to doing the Way of the Voice. The Greybeards have summoned me to the monastery of High Hrothgar on the slopes of the world. They seem to have learned of the mysterious power that I gained when I killed the dragon outside Whiterun. You know what? Let's go do that. So back to High Hrothgar we go. And then it's gonna be troublemakers. And then we're gonna have to teleport to a bigger city and let the guards go at it. I might take them to Windhelm. Okay. High Hrothgar it is. Alright, Angear.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
Yeah, I'm answering your summons.
We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Well, you asked for it.
Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar.
He's level 150.
I am Master Angeir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
Oh, glad to meet you, Angeir. Who are you and what is this place?
We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in High Hrothgar, on the slopes of Kinarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves.
Okay, well, I want to find out what it means to be Dragonborn.
We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you.
Well, you mean I'm not the only Dragonborn?
You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
Well, I'm answering your summons.
We are honored to welcome a Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. We will do our best to teach you how to use your gift in fulfillment of your destiny.
What is my destiny?
That is for you to discover. We can show you the way, but not your destination.
Well, I'm ready to learn.
You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro.
Okay, well, thank you, Master Einarth. Let's sit here and let my dragon blood absorb it. Yep.
But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro.
You laid on me, Master Einarth.
Now, let us see how quickly you can master your new thum.
Alright, ready to go.
Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
Bruce, Ro!
Well done. Again.
Bruce, Ro!
You learn quickly. Once more.
Bruce, Ro!
Impressed already?
Impressive. Your thumb is precise.
Thank you.
You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
Alrighty. Oh, okay, Master Bori. I will wait for you outside. Alright. Here we go. We'll just come out here. We'll wait on Master Bori. Yeah. Alright.
Bruce, Ro!
There we go.
We will now see how you learn a completely new shout.
Okay.
Master Bori will teach you Wold, which means whirlwind.
Ooh, fascinating. Let's see how this shout works. Alright, well, I'll let my blood,
You must hear the
absorb it.
word within yourself before you can project it into a thum. Approach Master Bori and he will gift you his knowledge of wood.
Lay it on me, Master Bori. Okay, now let me get to it. Alright.
Now we will see how quickly you can master a new shout.
Uh-huh.
Master Wolfgar will demonstrate Whirlwind Sprint. Then it will be your turn.
Alright, well, Master Wolfgar, show me how it's done.
Master Bori, X. Wolf. Now it's your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes.
Oh, sure. Hello, Master Wolfgar. Alright, Master Ungir, how you think?
Your quick mastery of a new Thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself...
Yeah, well, I don't know how I do it, it just happens.
You were given this gift by the gods for a reason. It is up to you to determine how best to use it. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengraf. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
Okay, but why are the dragons returning? Does it have something to do with me?
No doubt, the appearance of a Dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear.
Okay, well, I will continue my training.
Good. Then you will be ready for whatever lies ahead.
Alright, well, what does it mean to be Dragonborn?
Dragons have the inborn ability to learn and project their voice. Dragons also are able to absorb the power of their slain brethren. A few mortals are born with similar abilities. Whether a gift or a curse has been a matter of debate down through the centuries. What you have already learned in a few days took even the most gifted of us years to achieve. Some believe that Dragonborn are sent into the world by the gods at times of great need. We will speak more of that later, when you are ready.
Of course. Why are the shouts in the dragon language?
Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnereth granted us the ability to speak as dragons do. For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost without effort.
Okay, well, there's only 4 of you.
5. Our leader, Parthenax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him.
Well, when can I meet your leader, Parthenax?
As I said, you will know you are ready when your voice can open the path to him.
Okay, well, tell me about the Greybeards.
We study the way of the voice, according to the teachings of our founder, Jürgen Windcaller. Very few are permitted to study with us here at High Hrothgar. But in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege to guide you towards mastery of your voice.
Okay, well, why don't the others talk?
Their voices are too powerful for anyone not trained in the way to withstand. Even a whisper could kill you.
Well, what is the way of the voice?
The voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance.
Okay, well, I would try to follow the way of the voice.
That is commendable. But remember, the dragon blood is itself a gift of Akatosh. Do not try to deny that gift.
Oh, no, I
Your
won't.
destiny requires you to use your voice. Why else would Akatosh have bestowed this power upon you? If you remember to use your voice in service to the purpose of Akatosh, you will remain true to the way.
All right, and who was Jürgen Windcaller?
He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, the master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jürgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born.
Okay, thank you.
Sky, guard you.
Definitely. Alright, well, me and Lydia are gonna stay here at High Rothgar, and, yeah, and then we'll contemplate what we want to do next. So I enjoy playing for you, and I hope that when you watch this, that you enjoy yourself. You have a great day, and y'all have a good one, and I'll see y'all on the next one.